What it is, good people. It's your main, the Badwolf. So this particular video is an update to a lot of stuff you already know about the right to travel. So if you guys have not seen my 3-hour video on right to travel and all of the necessary steps and extra steps you should take when doing right to travel, go and watch that video first. It's in my live playlist. And remember, you guys aren't going to see all of my videos unless you go to the main YouTube channel, which is James C Lovett or jamescyoutube.com/@thebadwolf or /James C Lovett, all together one word. You're going to scroll down to the playlists and view all playlist or use the little search window on the far right to find it. Or scroll all the way down and click the view more videos. Okay. There's also one that says 800 plus videos or the full video list. So for the lives, you can just go down to the live playlist and click that and then see them. Okay. YouTube is very rarely going to show you all of my videos just in a normal feed. So do your own research. Okay. And travel safe and smart. So we're not going to cover every single thing that we need to do or you should have done if you're doing right to travel. And this goes for even the people out there who have been doing right to travel for years and have not been bothered. Go back and watch the video. Make sure the key things here are removing everything, closing everything with their files, creating a private trust, and updating the DMV with the private trust. That's the short version. Okay. So I was talking with one of my friends in the private, of course. And she informed me that after she created her trust, she sent to the heads. Now, mind you, if you've done everything right, you should have updated the DMV with the fact that your trust now owns, if you're doing right to travel, this is not for regular citizens doing regular driving. So exit stage left. But as all the rest of you guys, you're going to want to make sure you have a copy of your trust or an acknowledgement of your trust, which is basically usually the first page and gives the basic information about what's contained in the trust. And you're going to want to send that to 3 places. But before we get into there, don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe if you'd be ever so kind, and it doesn't hurt to please rewind. Actually, I don't think they make anything anymore that you can rewind. Well, I guess you can digitally rewind it, so I take that back. All right. Remember, for consultations, files, and all the good information, including apparel, donations of any amount and any regularity that you choose, or just one time only, also on blacksite32.com. And you can check me out on my other very informative, small but growing YouTube channels, which is where I need your guys' help to help me build up those channels as well. If you want to hear more from your main man. I mean, you guys like this channel, so you'd like to know about aliens, conspiracy theories, ghosts, Bigfoots, pyramids, life coaching, and whatever else, go to blacksite32 and look for me on my social media page. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Telegram, and whatever else. All right, so without further ado, let's get to it. So this particular person, not that you have to do these things, but I don't think they would hurt. Now, I did mention before in the video that you should create a letter of an affidavit of non-residence, okay? And keep that in your travel binder. So that's good too. And you should also go to your state's legislative website and pull down the information on a foreign registered vehicle, okay? And this can also include non-resident vehicle registration. Okay, so look up those things and abide by their code. All right, we're not going to go into all the details of that or do the video on it, but you should have those things. Do you have to? No, but should you? Yes. Because if they ask you, are you a non-resident? Here's my affidavit. Boom. Can't argue there. And as far as if you comply with the state, you know, you have your vehicle in a private trust and your vehicle's plate has the private trust name on top of the plate, then you got that. And you've got a copy of the trust in the vehicle. Well, and it says it's private or foreign. There you go. So the 3 places that I was told I should also include would be the DMV headquarters. So yes, even though the local branch on their website or in the local branch, you have informed them with the proper paperwork that the vehicle has been sold. One of my viewers right now, a lady, they gave me a ticket, Wolf. What am I going to do? I don't know how to. I tell people, hey, I really don't want to hear those things, because if you're following all the steps and watching the videos, you should be good. If they're still able to give you a ticket, it's because you didn't pull your stuff out of their jurisdiction. Okay? So do those things. All right. So, but sending it to the Department of Motor Vehicles in your state's headquarter location, you know what? Let me do you a solid. Now you can create your own, and but I have created my own foreign registration with my corporate seal on there, address, all that good stuff, non-commercial, Department of Foreign Private Vehicle Registration and Title. And I put my trust information on the top, vehicles, and inform them that they are to update all records and remove all jurisdictional information within the next 7 days, because these vehicles, though they have them recorded in there that it has a foreign ownership, foreign name, I wanted to make sure they knew that this means that it's in a foreign registration. So I created this little beauty and sent it to the Department of Motor Vehicles headquarters. You can get it notarized if you want to. That's optional. Doesn't hurt. It's not going to make it necessarily personally better or worse. Just it's an added layer. So once you have sent it to the Department of Motor Vehicles, now the next place I was told to send it to was the TSA. Now, when I think of them, I think of airplanes, really, but they're the Travel Safety Administration, right? So I'm putting them on notice. And the last place is the DOT, Department of Transportation. I want them all to know that those vehicles are considered private and foreign to the corporate U.S. and the corporate foreign state ofs. Now, according to her, she said that when her daughter went in to verify the information, they said, your vehicles aren't even in the system. Nor should they be. And why? Because we're officially informing them, all the known departments, to let all of their subsidiaries know that the vehicle has been exported. Not, well, I was going to say not physically, but yeah, physically out of the United States. And in this case, into your trust or back into America or a combination thereof. And that's why on all their paperwork, you don't see the word America on there, because that's a different jurisdiction. Even though it's right here, they overlap. So things that only apply your frequency that cops can see are the public, resident, legal entity, registered to the state of. But that's over here, and just because they're on top doesn't mean they're better. Sometimes a lot of fun can be had on the bottom, because the bottom is the ground, the constitutional United States, the geographical United States of America, the republic, the private, the living person. Okay. So do you need to do this final step? No. But does it just make sense to cover all your bases? Yeah. So at this point in time, I can truly say that I think we have covered every angle of the right to travel, including we've read over the Supreme Court cases, federal cases. We now know that we should be updating, putting it into a private entity. I mean, now you shouldn't have any problems. And if you do, or they harass you, then you sue them. You sue the hell out of them in federal court in their public or private capacity. but you sue them in federal court as a national and a state citizen, not as a U.S. citizen. U.S. citizen doesn't have those rights, and that's why they're immune. Okay? Somebody hurts or damages you and they're wearing a uniform, well, they are liable. Now, they may not be fully liable or attackable in the public sense, because the state will cover a lot of it. But on the private side, you're a human being and you did damage to me or my vehicle, including even towing or even actually stopping me and doing right to travel, as long as I'm not doing anything illegal, criminal, then you can't do that. That's what the Constitution says. That's what the Supreme Court has ruled on. And as far as I know, I'm in America. And if you're not in America too, as a cop or whoever else, and not that there's not good cops out, there's lots of them, thank you to you guys, then you're foreign and you're a traitor to this country. And that is what it is. I will talk to you guys later. That's it on Right to Travel. More videos to come on a whole bunch of new things. Let's get it going. Wolf is out, without a doubt, like a scout on a new route. Don't forget to hit that